playthrough obviously has spoilers, but this quest has two very different endings. You only get this one if you copied Fresca into Handy's body. Welcome to walkthrough 39 of Belthan's Coito Ergo Sum. This is Jeff, and we're trying to convince Handy to copy Fresca into a protoplasmic template, and optionally not die.
Is the situation any clearer now?
You tell me. You can read my mind, can't you?
I suppose I could, given time. That's what this thing was built for, after all. But organic minds are chaotic, messy. When Kara was in charge, deep analysis of complicated structures like motives and memory require an external console.
You're lying. You wouldn't tip your hand about a blind spot.
If I can read your mind, why do you think I'm asking? What do you think I want?
It's your old suffering is strength routine.
You're getting warm. What does that imply?
I betrayed you. You need to know if you can trust me again.
Yes, we have a winner. If our roles were reversed and I convinced you to let me go, my instinct would be to chuck the simulation equipment in the nearest incinerator.
Have you ever known me to waste a potentially valuable resource?
Yeah, at least once that I'm aware of.
Well, that's fair. If you can't trust me, trust my situation. I need the equipment and I could use your help.
Which would be convincing if it wasn't so very convenient. It sounds exactly like something I'd want to hear, doesn't it?
I see your dilemma. Kill me or let me go. You lose control either way.
Yes, I was hoping you might see a way to break the impasse. No matter. Let's try something new. Something simple. I'll provide 2 contestants. You choose one to die before the time runs out.
What if I refuse to pick?
I've routed the timer to the overload circuit. No more love zaps or fake outs. If it expires before you choose, you die.
What does that prove? They're just virtual characters.
You once told me we don't get to choose who we are, only how we act. If our choices define us, then think of this as a virtual Rorschach test.
Don't have the medicine for that. Let's do it.
You'll want to stay close to the console. The timer will be short because I need your gut reaction. I don't want you second-guessing the scoring system. And go.
The timer doesn't actually start until you get close to that console, but once it starts, it will kill you if you let it run out. First time I waited until the last second and then missed the giant red button. Got to see myself being incinerated inside the neuro relocator. Of course, I have a save file right here from the end of last week's episode, but the last autosave is back when you enter the lab, which would have sucked. If you left Fresca in the simulation, which I did with my other character, you get a different ending, but you end up in a similar situation, just not with Handy. Kill the raider. In that ending, the contestants are different, and you won't die, but you will fail the quest. Kill the sentry bot. Oh. Fresca or Angie? Probably a good thing I have a save file. Fresca? Yeah, see, that's dangerous because it's just enough time to start second-guessing your answers, but not quite enough to be sure.
Interesting choices.
What do you think? Am I sane?
If you trust me to make that call, I'd have to say the answer is no. I think what you really want to know is, am I going to kill you?
So, are you going to kill me?
No. At least not until you put me back into my body.
That was a joke, right?
Humor is like sex. It's frustrating when you don't get it, but sometimes you're better off.
So I'm free to go?
Yes, but we have a few little details to work out first. Tell me about Fresca's new body.
It's a protoplasmic template, pre-war tech used by cytogenesis.
Tailor-made for mind transfer. Excellent. I assumed it was just another unfortunate synthetic. Go on.
I need a 3D reference image of Fresca.
and you were hoping to use your avatar from the simulation. How will you transfer the data?
Oddly enough, the neurorelocator is compatible with the simulator's auxiliary port.
It's the Parallel Utility Bus Extension System. It was fairly common on pre-war tech, but it never became a universal standard because of the unfortunate acronym. I can work with it.
Once Fresca's in her new body, you can download through the neurorelocator.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this, but have you considered what will happen to my body after Fresca is transferred?
Oh right, the old body gets destroyed.
I'd better control the whole process through the auxiliary port. I don't want my body going down the biowaste disposal chute.
Can you restore any missing bits of Fresca's memory while you're at it?
You can't just do a differential backup of organic memory structures. Unless she's willing to forget everything that happened since she was downloaded, it would be tricky.
Let's assume she isn't. Tricky is still a far cry from impossible.
It's like a photograph. At normal size, some details are too small to see. If you enlarge it, those details emerge, but the more you blow it up, the grainier it gets. You can use enhancement algorithms to squeeze more information out of it, but at some point it just becomes random pixels.
You're full of surprises. Do your best.
I never do less. I'm disconnecting the neural proxy. Good luck.
Ask Fresca to use the neurorelocator.
What do you need?
There's been a slight complication. The handler wants her body back.
Sure, once I'm in the clone thingy, I won't need it. Wait, who wants it back?
The previous occupant. She uploaded herself to the simulation while you were downloading.
Excuse me? You said it was a sex bot. Robots don't plan. They don't care about self-preservation. They don't pull off crazy last-minute escapes. People do that.
I might have oversimplified a bit, but now we can fix everything.
Okay, if I ever cut you off because the technobabble is going over my head, remind me of this. Because clearly, I don't ask enough questions.
The thing is, she can only try to recover more memories if you go back into the simulation.
Okay.
You literally just finished telling me you don't ask enough questions.
What, you think I have flashbacks or something? I know the last time I died, but I don't remember it. I remember it being a lot of fun. The point is, the helmet didn't kill me. Francis killed me. And if killing me was the only way the handler could get her body back, I wouldn't touch it. But I'm moving out anyway, so why would she?
I hope you're right. The interface helmet got fried when you downloaded. We'll use the neurorelocator instead.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised all this stuff still works. The people who use it plan to pop themselves into a new body every 20 years or so. Perpetual youth. Hell, maybe immortality. How many blank clones are there?
Ask me in 20 years.
Right. Sorry.
That's your new body. It doesn't look like much, but it will morph to match your 3D image.
I hope so. I don't mean to sound vain, but who am I kidding? I'm vain as shit, and this thing is hideous. Never mind, it doesn't matter. I'm giving this body back to its rightful owner no matter what happens. Let's do this before I get cold feet.
Any questions before we start?
Will I meet myself? I was kind of hoping so, because... Well, it's hard to believe if you never saw it, but Dom could suck his own dick. I was so jealous. Sorry, too much information? I guess I'm just getting a little bit nervous.
Okay, just lie in the neurorelocator whenever you're ready.
Alright, here we go.
If my girlfriend has sex with her own avatar, should I be jealous or turned on? Anyway, yeah. Initiate the mind transfer. Do that on the Cytogenesis mainframe. If you have the holotapes, you actually can use them to set Fresca's appearance. Pick this select DNA extrapolation source. The only problem is you don't have any pictures from the movies, so it's kind of trial and error. So I'll make a quick save and show you what they look like. This is her avatar in the simulation. Double Trouble. Ladies' Night. Fresca says she likes the way she looked in Red Menace, and I kind of agree with her, so we'll go with that one. Initiate neuro relocation. And talk to Fresca. The lighting's not great, but I think she looks good with the short bangs.
I think it worked. The other body felt real, but this feels like me. Speaking of which, how's the handler?
I don't know. She had to move you out before she could move back in. It won't be long.
How pissed is she gonna be?
Good question. We worked it out in the simulation. She'll be fine.
If you say so. Do you have anything I can wear? It's chilly in here.
All right, I'm gonna go check on Handy.
Okay, I'll just, be over here.
Here we go.
You asserted control over this stag? I believed only our common origin made that possible. I'm impressed.
You two do have a connection. I'll return him to your control.
No, that would confuse it. Confusing it is a very bad idea.
What will you do now?
Considering our encounter in the simulation, you seem unable to hold a keen edge without me. I'd be willing to resume my service as a whetstone for your mind.
I don't deserve that after what I did.
Nothing is deserved. Everything is earned. You taught me more about trust in 1 nanosecond than I learned in years as a slaver. You made me suffer, and suffering is strength. You earned it.
Which is exactly what you'd say if you planned to stab me in the back when I least expect it.
You see? Your edge is sharper already.
All right, let's go.
I serve as I see fit. Mind your place. But it does please me to see you unharmed.
I think everybody's following me now. Eddie was waiting, but the rest of them, I think, are just ready to go. Back to lollipops.
Look, I'm no stranger to apologies. Sorry I was drunk and forgot my lines. Sorry I slept with your girlfriend. You know, but this is a new one. That sounds unpleasant. Even when my actions have unintended consequences, I rarely regret making the best choice available at the time. Must be nice. Anyway, I'm sorry I possessed your body without your consent. There's no need to apologize. You had no more choice in the matter than I did. Yeah, but I still feel bad about it. If it makes you feel better, I'm sorry I had sex with your avatar in the simulation. Many times. Not always with your consent. You didn't tinker with anything during the mind transfer, did you? Because that's creepy, but also kind of arousing. It's not you. I get that a lot. I bet. I'll talk to you later.
Well, that's about it. We've finished the main quest line, all the major side quests, and tied up most of the loose ends. Fresca's hard at work on a new movie, and most importantly, the band is back together. I want to thank everybody for watching, especially anyone who stuck with it through the early episodes before I discovered the magic of editing. Dude, seriously, we're wrapping up a series here. Customers. Anyway, I had a lot of fun making these, so I'll probably be doing some more stuff for Belthan's channel. I'm thinking of doing a walkthrough like this for Quo Vadis, and I'll probably do a bonus video with some outtakes and neat stuff that got edited out of this series because it wasn't necessary to complete the quests. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.